What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB. You're back once again. Big shout out to my doggy, Pat Flanagan, for coming through and boosting up the PayPal. You best believe it. So, May 2nd, UK time, which is what? I don't know when it's going to be. May 3rd, early in the morning. So, I'm not going to watch it live, most likely, unless I wake up in the night bugging and can't get back to sleep. But anyway, we've got a slew of Ring Magazine fights. You've got TEOFIMO Lopez versus Arnold Barbosza, DEVIN Haney, Devin Left Hook Haney versus Jose Ramirez, and Ryan Garcia versus Rolando Rolly Romero. Okay, now the best way really to sum up this situation, I'm going to play a clip. They all basically had a sit down. You know, normally the gloves are off where it's head to head. They brought all these 4-man into the mix. Well, there's actually 6-man, but they left all the kind of bums somewhere else, I think. But let's... They brought the main cats into it. So I'll play the audio. Here we go. It's funny, I'm not going to lie.
He's going to have to prove me different, and we'll see.
I definitely
Fight back. Don't let him talk to you like that.
Shut up. God damn, like, you don't stop talking.
Fuck no.
You're saying Kambosos didn't beat your ass?
No, he did not.
Oh my god, bro. What
He
you
did
talking
not.
about?
He didn't?
No.
Fuck, bro.
What do you
You
do?
fucking stupid.
I beat my own ass.
Oh my god.
Theo, man. Theo's delusional. I beat my own ass. That's crazy, man. Oh, that's nuts.
He himself in
Damn
the
right.
ring.
Did he beat your ass when you
No, he did not. You shouldn't be talking right now about beating asses. Because the man's to my left don't whip that.
I got my O. Do you?
You got your O.
I got my O. Do you?
I got my ring. You got your ring?
Okay, I had a ring.
You had.
And I gave it up.
Plural.
And I gave it up. Kambosos
Muhammad
fucked
Ali
you
had
up.
5 losses.
Kambosos
Sugar Ray
fucked
Leonard
you
had
up.
losses.
Kambosos fucked you up.
What rubs me the wrong way is how his brother knew that.
Devin coming through here now. Kambosos, he F you up.
Kambosos
This is good to be fair. I'll play it again a little bit there. It's funny, man.
just fucked you up.
What rubs me the
Just listen, Theo catching strays when no one's not even getting took.
He had 5 losses. Sugar Ray Leonard.
Theo say, oh, Sugar Ray Leonard had losses. No, man, Sugar Ray Leonard didn't lose to Kambosos, man. Kambosos, you can't even listen. Fair play to him for doing what he's done, yeah, but he been stealing a living, man. Then again, end of the day, he had to turn up and put it on Theo. He was like a 30-1 underdog, so he did have to turn up. Many people were getting there with Theo, and because of the name, well, he can't punch though. Theo can't punch, so no one's gonna be that shook. Actually, that's what allowed Kambosos to be in the fight. But anyway, can't be a fair play to Kambosos. But come on, man, you can't throw historical names out there. Oh, Sugar Ray Leonard lost. Like Kambosos is that caliber. You can't put him in that question. If Theo had lost to, I don't know, Tank Davis, man, he's washed up as well. But come on, you get the point. At least a top fighter in this generation. Devin schooled Kambosos. Couldn't get a look in edgeways. 50-year-old Loma schooled Kambosos. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Oh, do you?
You got your O.
I got my O. Do you?
I got my ring. You got your ring?
Okay, I had a ring.
You had.
And I gave it up.
Plural.
And I gave it up. Kambosos
Muhammad
fucked
Ali
you
had
up.
5 losses.
Kambosos
Sugar Ray
fucked
Leonard
you
had
up.
losses.
Kambosos fucked you up.
what rubs me the wrong way is how his brother knew that I was gonna test
How could you set it
positive.
up?
How do you know? How do you know?
How could we set it up?
How do you know?
He said he had a
How do
dream.
you know though? How do you know?
He didn't
Add
know.
the shit that the fact that when you guys
Shut
aired
the
it out,
fuck
ESPN,
up.
you're
Shut
with
the fuck up.
ESPN. Where? In
Wait, what?
Connecticut?
This man sues. We
I'm
don't
delusional.
sue.
End of the day, my main focus is Ramirez because you know what? If I don't win that fight, then I don't get to the Ryan fight. So that's my main focus right
They'll
now.
find a way for
And
you.
then,
They'll find a way.
Shut the fuck
Jose, how do you view
up.
this? Do you view
all
this?
you do is ramble all day. That's all you do. That's all
Yo,
you do.
what are
You
you listening
rambling
to,
all
bro?
day.
So that's obviously a little snapshot of it. It reminds me of a bunch of women, old women, around a coffee table. That's what it reminds me of. Funny times, funny new age times, man. These fruity new age fighters. It's funny though, I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, we've also got this clip here, which isn't directly on the topic, in as much as Haney's not fighting Ryan Garcia, but we know that Turkey's planning on this whole thing supposed to be, and I say that, supposed to be a setup for future fights. If Ryan beats Rolly and Haney beats Ramirez, They're supposed to jump in together, but to be honest, I think Turkey's kind of, well, listen, sport's uncertain, obviously, but Turkey so far hasn't had too much luck. Everything Turkey's planned, literally planned, like he planned AJ to get the belt off of Usyk. Sorry, AJ to get the belt off of Dubois. He planned Fury to beat Usyk, and it hasn't come about. Albeit those fights, Fury and Usyk and AJ and Dubois, they're probably higher level. None of these three men really, they're all massive favourites. Ryan Garcia's a 9-1 favourite. What's going on here? I'm trying to find what it was again. There's the odds gone. Yeah, you got Teo. Well, Teo's not a massive. Teo's about a 2.5-1 favourite right now. Devin Haney though, he's a 9-1 favourite. Ryan Garcia, 9, almost 10-1 favourite. So they're not supposed to lose. / it should be impossible, but we've seen crazier things. Yeah? And I'm going to say this now before we get to the next clip. I saw Tank Davis is renowned for two things. He's renowned for being a top level fighter, but he's also renowned for picking the biggest stiffs of all time. And that's part of the reason I put 100 quid on to make £6 back. I thought two things are true here. Tank's actually a good fighter, and number two, he don't take no risk. So I don't even need to look at Lamont, because I know Tank and his team have done their job finding the biggest stifler possible, right? I put my confidence in them. I thought, I know Tank's team are finding the biggest stiff going, so we can't lose here. Oops, busted. As it turns out, Lamont, he was really with it. My point is, the odds of Tank lost that fight. Oh, yeah, the diddigrees in my yeah. Yeah, he lost that fight. Let's call it spade spade here. He lost that fight. Outside of the moody judges, he lost that fight. My point, the chance of Tank losing that fight were less than any one of these, man. I can see, bear in mind, Ryan Garcia and Rolando Romero have sparred before. And when Romero was fighting Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia said, oh, I've got Rolly. On the back of the fact they've sparred, and Rolly gave Ryan the work. It was a 50-50 type spar. And that's what made, I think Ryan Garcia put a bet on, what was it, 25 grand or something like that? 25 large. He put a bet on with Errol Spence at the fight, saying, I've got Rolly. Why would he be doing that for? Unless he rates Rolly. Yeah? They're not massive friends like that. So, what kind of shape is Ryan Garcia in? I don't know how he turns up. Listen, he should win, obviously. I think the odds are, I wouldn't, listen, I'm not putting 100 quid on Ryan Garcia to make a tenner back. Sorry. I don't know what kind of guy's going to come in, if he's going to have a full tank of gas. But Romero is crude at best. He's super crude. So, yeah, I mean, I'd probably have Ryan Garcia about a 5-1. But I don't know who's putting 100 quid on to win a tenner on Ryan Garcia. OAB, you put 100 quid on to win 6 against... That's Tank, though, is the point. Tank popped these two cats, is what I'm saying. Tank popped Rolly, and Tank popped Ryan. So it makes sense. He's the alpha omega, and he can't lose. Right? This is the Tank Davis, washed up Tank Davis sweepstakes between Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero. So who knows how that's going to go? Right? So I don't know who's putting 100 quid on to win a tenner on Ryan Garcia, to be honest. I think this fight, I expect Ryan to win, but not with my money. Haney and Ramirez again, I expect Haney to win, but who knows how he coming back? His chin's been popped. He was always a little bit sketchy as well. He was always a little bit... He never wanted to engage, even when he's dominating a fight. So there's no telling how he's going to come back. There's no telling how good his chin still is. He might get in there and someone get clipped and it's whoop. He's on skates again. And or he might be completely shot in terms of his confidence. We don't know. So I won't be putting 100 quid on Devin Haney to make 14 back. That's what I won't be doing. Now this is the interesting one. TEOFIMO Lopez versus Arnold Barbosza Jr. You put a tenner on Teo, you get about a £5 back profit. So I like the underdog on this one, people. Barbosza, you put a tenner down, you make about £23-24 profit. I think I've put a tenner in ish for Barbosza on points at around just over 3-1. But both of these men can't punch. That's a fact. So you could hit an easy lick here. To be fair, the easy lick is you put 100 quid on for the fight to go the distance, and that pays you 30 quid back. In fact, I might have a look at that. That's where the edge is here, because Teo could win this. We watched him with Catterall. He fights at a slow pace, so it's going to be a boxing match. But Catterall's normally good at stinking the place out with someone boxing, so this is the point I'm making. Teo's quicker than Arnold, but Arnold, from what I've seen in the build-up, he's coming to fight. Or he's coming to do his best, if that makes sense. He's wanted this fight for years. And Teo, he blows hot and cold. Some nights he looks wicked against Josh Taylor. Other nights, Barbosza, the other dude he fought a little while ago, he won the fight, but he stunk the place out. Rubbish. Stunk the place out. So you don't know what you're getting. And if Teo's on a stinker, and Barbosza's red hot, I can see Barbosza winning. So this is the fight here. Let's see. Let's have a look actually what the odds are. Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero. I wouldn't bet on that going the distance. Rolly all he can do is punch. He can whack if he catches it, but it's so telegraphed. He don't really catch many good people with it. Ryan can punch too. He can clip you with a left hook. So that fight, I wouldn't bet on that going the distance. Devin Haney, he can't punch with toffee. Yeah, so the odds are about the same. You get 100 down, £30 profit on Haney and Ramirez to go the distance. Lopez and Barbosza is the same. But I don't know, you could do it. Haney can't punch at all. And now he's shot worn. He ain't going to punch for nothing, man. Maybe we do an ACCA. Maybe we do a parlay. Yeah? Both fights to go the distance. And that would probably pay you around, you put 100 down, you're looking at, what is it? It would be about 70, 75 profit. That's a lick. Come on, man. Teo ain't knocking out Barbosza. Forget about that. Barbosza ain't knocking out Teo. Forget about that. Devin Haney ain't knocking out Ramirez. Forget about that. Can Ramirez knock out Devin Haney? That's the question. I've got no... Haney couldn't stop Barbosza 2 times. He's just standing there. Couldn't stop him. He's not stopping Ramirez. Let me check that. Josh Taylor couldn't stop Ramirez. And that was Josh Taylor in his prime. Who's known to kind of have a go and come at you. Devin's going to be so psychologically worn right now. He's going to be gasping. And I think he'll go in there and just do a jab. Yeah, look. Ramirez has never been KO'd before. And he's fought Taylor. He lost to Barbosza on points. So this is looking like the play, people. I don't think he's been down either. This is the play, people. Seriously. Yeah, he's never been down. Oh no, tell a lie. Some plumber put him down in 2015. Johnny Garcia. Ramirez down in round 2. Okay, but listen. I mean, I'll probably get cut though. I won't put 100 now. I might just put a little taster on, like 10 or 20 quid on. And put it in a parlay. Put it in an ACCA. Double it up. Tenner down, pay £7, £8. I mean, that's a lick. What are they going to do, man? He ain't going to do nothing. Who's ain't ever stopped, seriously? He's never stopped no one, man. Come on. And even Ramirez, who's he stopped? Who decent has he stopped? Look at all his last fights. Okay, he did stop Richard Comey late in... I don't even know who that is, though, to be fair. I've heard his name knocking around, but all the top names... Victor Postal... Jose Zepeda... Pedro... Yeah, he can't punch a man like that. Sorry. And these are little guys as well. So I think that's where the edge is, gambling-wise. I don't think the edge really is betting on Barbosza. I haven't seen enough pace from him. And there's nothing to say... If Teo comes red hot... He might get boxed up, pace or not. He might get boxed up because when Teo's on, like we saw with Lomachenko or with Josh Taylor, he's a hard man to beat. So I think betting on the fight going the distance, that covers you for if Barbosza wins or if Lopez wins. That's probably what I'm going to look to do. Anyway, let's move on before I get out of here and put on. There's another clip I want to play. This is Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney getting into it.
They were saying the same thing last time, and they got their ass whooped last time too.
That motherfucker
ass whooped again.
He got out the ossuary. He don't even sound the same.
We never hear him talk. Because you don't do shit.
Your physique
You can't
changed.
talk. You
got
can't talk.
titties now.
You can't
got no
talk.
muscles, so his muscles gone.
bitch.
His
I like
voice is
this
gone.
Hey, look
This
at
motherfucker's gone.
What the hell?
Gavin needed his daddy here.
Happened to Ryan Garcia. This is not the same Ryan Garcia.
No.
So they're saying, if you look at Ryan Garcia at the weigh-in, and I ain't gonna lie, he did look a little soft. He looked. Let's compare actually. Here, gotta find it now though. Ryan Garcia weigh-in. He did look a little soft, man. He's only fighting at 147. I think for the Haney fight, he came in. This must be it here. Jarrell is big and lean like normal, but Ryan, he looks a little softer. Probably was a 140. He probably was a 145. When you think about Crawford, yeah, when Crawford's at 147, he's bone dry still, bone dry. Think about the Spence fight, and Spence bone dry. Ryan, he looks to me like 147 is going to be his peak. He doesn't look like he's killed himself to get there, which tells me if he hasn't killed himself to get to 147, has he been training? I don't know. He claimed he was drained. Clearly he was drained at 135. 140, he claimed he was drained again. Or he just wanted a weight advantage over. Would he come in 144 or 143 or something? But he's no way. He's never going to 154 from what I'm seeing here. Never. Think about Boots at 147. Bone dry. But I think Terence Crawford's the better example. Why? They both came from the same weight division, 135. But I'm not seeing. Ryan to me looks... the scope for him to move up. His wire is not a bit. He just looks. Obviously, he's fit, but he's. Maybe it's a bad camera. But yeah, look, he's got a pot belly. People, look. That there. Listen, let's compare it now. Let's compare it. Ryan Garcia versus Haney weigh-in. Because I don't really believe in the narrative that he took. What was it? They said Osterine knowingly. Oh look, yeah. I don't know, people. He might have been on the gear. To be fair. Apparently, this is Ryan Garcia weighing in. Maybe that's not fair because the lighting's good there. Let's use a dodgy picture. But even that, I guess his arms are up. We need to find a picture where he's not tensing. Because there he's not tensing, but he's got a pot belly, man. Either way, man, the bottom line is he's gone up 3 pounds and he's got a pot belly. There's no real definition there. I wouldn't say this guy, again, compare it to Rolly. And we can use Rolly as an example. Why? Like Ryan, they both started at 135. And Rolly looks a lot more like kind of the Crawford build. He's gone up from 135 and he's still, like, you know what I mean? He still looks strong and look, his belly button's bone dry. There's nothing on, there's no meat on the bones here, really. Excess meat. Where's that angle of Ryan? Ryan's got the pot belly, man. Where's pot belly at? Look at pot belly, man. That's pot belly. Stop playing. Maybe it's a bad angle. I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out. What I will say is this. What I will say is this right now. If Ryan goes in there, yeah, and something looks off, I don't think he did it. But if it, end of the day, yeah, it's a bit like Conor Henn. Conor Henn was sparking everyone and super aggressive. Ever since he got off the gear, allegedly. He's not as aggressive, bottom line. He was dancing around a lot with Eubank, but he wasn't moving forward. In his other fight, before when he was on the gear, yeah, he'd be storming the beach of Normandy. Now he's like, and he's lost that. He's lost that piston that's going to let him off the hook. Yeah. And also the punch power. Where's it gone? His last 3 fights, he ain't scored no knockdowns. Bottom line. And the first 2 before the Eubank fight, they were about the same level as the fights he was knocking everyone out in. If Ryan Garcia goes in there, yeah, and something looks off, like he's clipping Rolly with a left hook and it's bouncing off all of a sudden, and it's not going to be because Rolly's chin's really good. Rolly don't really have a good chin like that. Tank Davis had his eyes like whoop, and his eyes spinning in his head, man. And what's the other cat's name? Pitbull Cruz had his eyes spinning. So we know if Ryan hits him with a left hook and it bounces off, I tend to lean with Haney based on the evidence we have, because you have to make it make sense. Yeah, Rolly, if he gets hit clean, should be out spark or should be definitely put down kind of thing. He shouldn't be bouncing off. So there's that test. Anyway, let's get back to this.
At all.
No.
I got multiple personalities, bitch.
Listen, everyone
I got multiple personalities, bitch.
This is going to be
And you don't want to see the crazy one.
Wait,
You want to see the crazy personality, bitch.
Wait, listen. I'm not
And you and your son is some bitches. You the biggest bitch out of all of them. You a big bitch. That's why you was a pig, right? You a bitch. You a little bitch. You a bitch.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
Not too much ostarine left in him. Listen, I'll tell you what.
Hey, you better keep saying that. You trying to build your son up. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to build your son up. You're trying to bring back confidence in him.
All up there.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
I like this.
And I hope that
shut the fuck up.
for that fight. But I'll tell you one thing.
Shut the fuck up. Your son got fucked up already. What's there to say? You already got
You
fucked
did
up,
test
bro. I
positive.
knocked him down
Did
3 times.
you not test positive?
What?
Did you or did you
Ever.
not
I don't
test
give a
positive?
fuck what you got to say at the
Did you
Right
plead
then.
guilty to
I
testing
know the
positive?
truth. Did not take no Ostrine and I fucked you up.
listen,
That's it.
ask
Didn't
him
take
that.
Ostrine and
Ask
I
him.
fucked you up.
Alright, we got that out of the way now. That wasn't as fun, that was more just, what's the word I'm looking for? It was a bit too much swear words, not enough. You don't have to swear every other bar, right? Every other word doesn't have to be a swear word, but anyway. My predictions, what am I going to do? I mean, yeah, I'd probably just pull the party line here, to be honest. I think the upset, if an upset's going to come, I've got Barbosza. But that has been priced to some extent. Yeah? TEOFIMO isn't a 10-1 favourite. So everything more or less is pretty fair, if I'm honest. The edge here is betting that Devin left hook Haney, and TEOFIMO Lopez, them fights go the distance. Put them in at ACA, and bosh, you make 75% returns for a couple hours work, people. Yeah? This is El Shekel giving you the plays right now. These man don't miss, man. You know that. You know better than that. You know better than that, man. These man don't miss with the money plays. You know that one. Anyway, Ryan Garcia, Romero again. Party line. I'm saying Ryan. Rolly just don't. When's he ever really did something? You got punched up by the Aztec Don as well. The Mayan Aztec dude from like 4,000 years ago. The one that popped. What's his name? The one that popped O'Hara Davies. That one, Rolly was getting the work in that fight. So I don't know how Rolly keeps getting these shots. To be honest, anyway. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, like the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this. So people stop it. But